Now here's an exclusive off-the-felt bonus feature with Dan Bilzerian.
So 3 heart attacks before the age of 30? 2 heart attacks.
Everybody says 3, it's 2.
I bluffed magazine today. I actually heard 2, and then I read 3 today, so I changed
Don't
it.
listen to those buffoons.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about.
I was in Park City, Utah with some of my fraternity brothers. We're drinking, hanging out. I was cutting in the lift line and there's a hot chick. Anyways, you get up to the top of the thing. I get her number. I met her at this like little shitty bar or whatever it was. And I ended up buying like the whole bar drinks, like $300. I got everybody hammered. Had fun. Went back to her house and we were banging until like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. I was sleeping for 30 minutes. I get a call from my buddy. He's like, it's the last fucking day. Meet us out on the slopes. I was like, all right, fine. Took a shot, drank some coffee, went snowboarding all day. We were partying a little bit that night. Then it just got bad. I was like throwing up, dehydrated, felt like shit. We get to the airport, ended up getting an IV from one of the medics. I hooked it up myself. We got to Vegas, and then I was like, I'm such a sicko. I like wanted to go gamble. I gambled all fucking night long. And then my buddy came and he's like, hey, let's go to the strip club. Let's go party with these girls. The guy had like fucking ecstasy and coke and pot and all this stuff. It's like, sounds like a good time, let's go. So we went to the strip club. You know, I was talking to this one girl and she's like, let's do some lap dances, whatever. I was like, look, I'm not really into all that, but I'll give you $500, you suck my dick. And she's like, no, she's like, I'm not a hooker. She's like, I'll go back to your place and we can hang out. And I was like, no, I'm not really into that. I just want you to suck my dick. She slaps me in the face. I'm like, motherfucker. The next girl that comes up, I offer her the same thing. I'm like, I'll give you $500, you suck my dick. She's like, I'll fuck you. And I was like, well, I don't really want to fuck you, but I just want the blowjob. But I was like, I don't want to get slapped twice. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'm doing blow. And I like tell my buddy, I'm like, hey, you know, give me a Viagra. You know, I gotta go bang this chick. I gotta wear a condom. She's a stripper. I've been coked, this and that. He's like, okay, so he hands me one. And I don't know anything about Viagra. I've never taken it before. Gives me a 100 milligram one. So apparently this is like for fucking geriatrics, right? Like if you're like fucking 90, this shit will get your dick up. It's like fucking, you lift it with a crane. So I take the thing. 2 minutes later, I'm like, the fucking thing doesn't work. Give me another one. He's like, no, no, no. He's like, you're only supposed to take a half. I'm like, yeah, give me the fucking thing, right? So he gives me the other one. It's been like 15 minutes, but you know, on blow, it feels like it's been like an hour and a half. So I'm like, this shit is not working. So I take the other half. So now I'm 200 fucking milligrams in. Plus on coke, this is like nuclear. I got no fucking idea. So we get to the hotel room, we're doing more blow. I'm banging this chick. I am completely covered in sweat. I'm beat fucking red. I go into the bathroom, I got like veins coming out of my fucking forehead. My eyes are all bugged out. I'm like, oh my God, I like scare myself. So I just like, and I just like quit, right? I was like, having sex like 50 minutes or something. I was like, all right, I'm done. Like, didn't get off, nothing. Just go in the shower. I can't get my dick to go down. I do the fucking tuck it up into the waist and tie the towel up.
To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours.
Wake up, same routine, kick her out, and I'd slept like 3 hours, 4 hours maybe. Go eat Mexican food with my buddy. And that did me in. You know, and I had bet 10,000 on the Florida game. Couldn't even watch the game. I was just like not feeling right. I had like a pain in my shoulder. So I did like some push-ups and that kind of made it worse. And I was like, it's just weird. So I called my mom. I had her like, you know, try and get the family doctor on the phone. And by the time she put me on hold, I was having a hard time breathing. I was like, there's something wrong. Go to the hospital. Wait in the waiting room for like 40 minutes. Finally, I get in to see a doctor. They're like, you're having a full-blown heart attack. They give me the nitroglycerin, the whole thing, and I think I'm gonna die. I'm like crying. I call my dad, tell him I love him, all this shit. They're like, you're having a heart attack. I'm like, I think I'm dead for sure, right? So the doctor comes in, and the funny thing is, it was Michael Jackson's doctor, Conrad Murray, who was the same doctor that was my grandfather's doctor exactly 1 year prior. And my grandfather died of a heart attack in the same fucking hospital with the same doctor. It was like the spookiest Twilight fucking shit ever, right? And I can't make this up. If I was gonna make it up, I'd make it believable. But I swear to you, all my life, I haven't slept in like 4 days at this point. The next day, my dad, my mom, and my ex-girlfriend fly out, and the doctor's like, I need a list of like everything that you did, like events leading up to it. So I'm like, well, you know, I was drinking a little bit, and the doctor's like, it's very important that you're thorough and that you tell us everything. We can't give you certain things if, you know, they mix with other drugs. And I'm just like, you know, I was smoking some pot, and my mom kind of like perks up. You know, I did a little bit of cocaine, and my dad's like looks over at me, and like my parents like the most square dudes ever, right? and I think I might have taken a little bit of Viagra. And then my girlfriend's like, you motherfucker. And I'm just like, maybe. And the doctor's like, it's very important that you tell us how much. I was like, yeah, I think like 200 milligrams. The doctor goes, 200 milligrams? He goes, what were you doing? And my girl's like, yes, what were you doing? And I'm just like, I don't know, I'd never taken it before. He's like, 200 milligrams is a crazy amount. And I'm like, I didn't know. Within 12 hours, I had the next heart attack in the hospital, but it was like real minor. So anyways, the whole long and the short of it was, I had like ran my body into the ground and the stress and the drugs and the whole thing. And they said I was fine. So they prescribed me all these pills. I took them for like 2 weeks. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not taking these pills the rest of my life. I die. And been fine ever since.
Sweet. Let's go shoot some cover photos.